victory.
So,
The light of the sun shines for you.
I confess I feel a bit self-conscious that the fated list is there for you and all to see. Some of the matters it describes are rather personal.
If it's any comfort, the prophecies appear only to you. We see there only what's meant for us. Although, when you fulfill a prophecy, I can usually tell. It's like a sudden realization.
We know our paths are intertwined to an extent. Well, may your sudden realizations connected to my actions not be too embarrassing.
I'm certain that they won't.
Eris. One, please.
The house sent the good word.
Lady Medea needs this for who only knows. Boil tears of sorrow and return to your essential form.
What else? Medea notified me that the two of you have had your little altercations recently, but that I ought not to be concerned. 'Twas apparently the will of night that brought it forth.
Lady Medea speaks true, though I do not expected her to side with the Cyclops Polyphemus in these altercations of ours. You didn't order her to test me, then?
I ordered her to heed the oath, and it appears she has. Well, 'tis a good way to bring out her enthusiasm for her work, if nothing else.
And her enthusiasm for a Cyclops.
Excellent work. Sounds like your father's house is back in some semblance of order. Always wanted to visit if ever I could, if only to greet an old comrade or two from the war.
I'd also like to visit again, but there's no telling when, if ever, we would have that chance, so long as we're unseen. Officially, they're not even supposed to know we're here.
I know, but it doesn't make the desire go away. At any rate, as long as the servants of the king and queen are well, perhaps our paths shall later cross, who knows?
The Fates?
Or Prometheus, aye.
Ready to come out?
What even was that?
Got him again?
Why all the rancor towards Narcissus, by the way? I see how he could be a little irritating, but he doesn't seem all that bad.
Should have seen what he did to this poor nymph. Absolutely broke her heart. Didn't even notice or care.
Didn't take you for the sentimental type. I thought you concerned yourself with worse than lovers' quarrels.
Narcissus cared only for himself, not for anyone around him. Had to make an example of him. He wound up madly in love with his own reflection, till the day he died.
So now he's a shade in the underworld, and still staring longingly into his own eyes.
Hey, you're the witch, not me. You know how it is with curses.
They're easily misused.
Way to stick it to that Chronos guy. Could always use some new disciples here. See any shades of the dead out there just loitering around, remember your training and sprint right into them. They'll come around.
They'll more than come around, sir. They're prepared to join our fight. By now they know exactly who I am and what we stand for here.
May you keep running into lots of them. Them Cycluses.
The embryo. Excellent choice. Best be a little cautious here.
The oath can wait.
This one.
World by world. The things that I have seen.
That fear may spread. You.
My will be done.
I swear it, Nyx. For the unseen.
Positively frightening.
May you shine like the moon.
The stuff of the days.
Farewell, Commander. Another possibility. I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
This night has grown particularly dark, and fear has spread to every recess of the realms. Your doing through the oath, is that not so? Then do be careful, little star, for none can save you from the choices that you make. Twilight curse.
Straightforward. Lost souls, I'll lead you to your graves.
We've relegated Chronos to a cushy job down in the Isles of the Blessed. How nice for him, I get that. But you're still working with him to fight him, to stop him from rising to power, eh? Well, I suppose I get that too.
More coming.
You've seen Morning Field within your underworld, yes? A solid portion of the residents there are due to failed marriages. Most typically their own. I bless each matrimony that I can, but it can only do so much.
Our bond renewed. Not now. Headmistress.
My point, Arachne, is I've no intention to deflect blame for what I've done. Although I cannot rescind my actions, know that your safety in these woods is guaranteed.
I do appreciate your candor in this Titaness. However, if my safety now is your concern, you can begin by showing yourself out. With all due respect.
Very well. I shan't intrude upon your home again. Good evening.
Another customer already. You just missed the great big witch. Not often that I'm honored with her presence. Next you see her out there, give her a good one for me, would you?
Are you all right, my friend?
Yes, I have some new dresses for you. Here, which one do you desire?
Until we meet again. I can't. Remember that.
How many of these Chronos imposters are we dealing with, do you suppose? To think we shall eradicate them all, one at a time. Yet no two battles are to be the same.
Beat me here, can have my gold. Guess we're the ones haunting these woods at this point. Let's go.
Go. Can't do it.
No way. Settles it. Unbelievable.
You must have thought you would have taken Chronos down by now. Have you even seen him? Gotten anywhere near my father's house?
Keep hitting snags along the way. The pathways down to Tartarus have changed a lot, especially once you get to the fields.
I have a sense for where we need to go. I'd suggest we proceed together, had Headmistress not strictly forbidden it.
Not happening, no matter what she says. Doing this alone. Better odds that way anyway.
Couldn't do it. Chaos boon just changed.
A valuable is near.
Let's meet your parent, embryo. Good find. Such a strange journey your creations take, almighty Chaos. This particular bottle, for instance, formed after untold eons, only to find its way back to you, inevitably or not.
I still possess some of the nectar that your brother once gave to me when he was dealing with a certain quandary of his. I think that I shall keep this offering close by to that. You follow in his path, yet seem to choose your own way. Your meeting with the Titan Chronos set in motion many series of events, resulting in the liberation of the goddess Nyx. That is an outcome I had sought, so for this daughter of mine, I shall give you gratitude.
Some assistance, please. Victory. Victory is mine. I appreciate your candor with Arachne, headmistress. You must have known full well that she would not forgive you.
Far easier to beg forgiveness than to dole it out. As you grow longer in years, you too shall have relationships that cannot be repaired.
necessary.
Perhaps only the moon herself can see this exceptionally hidden grove bordering Erebus, wherein practitioners of ancient sorcery may hone their craft to the fullest.
I'm seeing it just fine. No one's here. Going down. Spouts are up. Something changed about my chaos boon. Come on, cat. Artemis. Teamwork. Into the purse. Tula, catch.
Hail, sister.
No escape. This one is just for you, Artemis. So don't even think about giving it to your nymph friends. Not even Callisto, no matter how threatening her bare form may be.
Okay, if you insist. But what am I supposed to do with it? I travel light, and lately have not often stopped by home.
How about you stash it away, under a rock or in a hollowed stump or some such place? And one of these nights, we can enjoy it for ourselves.
Now that is a proper plan, Sister Millenary. I'll hold you to it, though, you realize. How about we
Fine.
Fine mess we made. Not many hiding places here compared to Erebus. Might be the end of the line for me. I'm a huntress, not a fisher.
Fishing is a form of hunting, isn't it? Anyway, I appreciate the backup, and understand if you're now at the limit of your range. Olympus probably expects you back.
They'll want to hear from me. About the situation, and about you, too. You know they still take me and Hermes for their spies. Although, we do tell them a lot. My blessings. Smart. Stay safe, sister.
Farewell. Oh no. what a monster. In the name of Hades. Greater might. Who first? Ashes. It's no use. Must have been my chaos spoon just then. Show yourself by the light of the moon.
The path you face. Darkness guide you.
One more meal, Chronos down, I guess. Sounds like we've got a lot of them to go through, though I'm sure we'll start taking care of them faster and faster.
Time to send a message.
This is the big break we've been waiting for! I told the gals we'd be back in the spotlight on the big stage in no time. But the bigger we get, the more detractors we'll get.
And do you try to suffocate all your detractors as well as your fans? And if so, how will you keep accumulating more and more?
Oh, don't worry your pretty little head about that, lady. You've got bigger problems like our special guest, who happens to be good at suffocating multiple detractors all at once. More Scylla and the Cybers with special guest who every day if you're coming back.
Tula, go for it. It's over. Easy catch for Tula. This should help. Long way down. Focus now. Grow golden once again. This doesn't belong here. To light my way. Shielded up. Go, Tula. Got it. Tula, be my guest. Caught out. Hi, tearjerker.
Must be carefully maintained. So it shall be with your underworld as I see it, Flower. If there exists some lingering influence from Chronos, let us root it out.
Excellent. Flourish. Restored.
was the princess
I
in her
accept this
fight.
message. In the name of Hades. I should be able to get out, I think. Clear the way.
At least Lord Ares is back to where it's easier for me to keep an eye on him. Come, my son, let's make ourselves somewhat presentable for the benefit of my niece there.
It shall be as you wish, O Queen. I am honored that you sought me out, and trust our kin shall be most grateful to you in turn, as the vessel of the sum of our wrath.
The sacred bond. When next we meet in Tartarus, could I not give to you what gold I have remaining after making my purchases, as a sort of tip for your services? Otherwise it will wash us away. No goods, no gold. Got it. Farewell, Lord Charon. Covered in magma now. The vow of rivals caused all this. Which infernal pit did you come from?
hottest flames can be extinguished, though the three-headed guardian of hell could always summon more.
You're free again, for now. My destination. Made it back here. Unseen. I'm in. A fish is near. Go, Tula. Come on out. Come along, goldfish. Chambers of Tartarus, align.
Permission granted to the Princess of the Underworld.
Come this far on such a night. Family.
It's you. You ought have many others who would welcome such a gift. To have been raised in the seclusion of those crossroads, I fear it must have been a very solitary life. More so than one would like.
Solitude is not always such a bad thing, but certainly it couldn't have been easy on you.
You need have no such fear. Growing up in the Crossroads was never easy, but I never felt alone. I always had somebody or something to confide in. I would speak sometimes even to a fountain that we have in your honor.
Your words are not as persuasive to me as either one of us would like. If you had grown up in my house, you would have been showered with attention, not forced to harden your hands with toil, especially for one so young.
I have never regretted what I had to do, Father. And what friendships I have, I cherish. Perhaps I could have grown up with more, but I had everything I needed. Besides my parents, and brother and dog.
And now you have us too.
Thank the fates. How have you two been doing in all this? It must be quite a stressful time, having to get the house and underworld back in order.
Oh, it is somewhat less stressful than being imprisoned, fearing the worst for my family and dog, and watching the underworld become unrecognizable.
It's very different in my case. In this life, one moment I was a new mother, and now I'm not. For what it's worth, you were always an adorable baby, Malinoi.
You could always try and have another child, I suppose. We have nowhere near the numbers on Olympus, besides.
Let us not tempt the fates with such talk, wherever they may be. You and your brother are more than sufficient. Go, daughter.
For our family. purity. And caught. And now for the Titan. Oh, a Styxion. The House of Hades. A gift from Night.